In this video, we are going to talk about Mars into the sign of Scorpio and Nakshatras, Padas and more. So keep watching. Namaste and welcome to Pramanik Astrology channel. I'm your host Prasad Mahazani. Help you raise your vibrations and become your true self with the help of Vedic Astrology. If you want to learn Vedic Astrology step by step, join my live free training. Check out the link in the description and keep 3 hours spare for it and watch it, because you won't get the recordings or you cannot download it, but make sure you are going through it. It will help you to get started into Vedic astrology, get initiated into Vedic astrology, and start learning Vedic astrology on your own without spending anything. Okay, just spend 3 hours and trust me, that will change your life. Link is in the description. The sign of Scorpio is ruled by Mars, is a water element sign and is a fixed sign. So it has all the qualities of Mars, of aggression, energy, intensity, depth, emotional vulnerabilities, transformation. All these things can be seen in the sign of Scorpio. The sign of Scorpio is water element sign, and water element signs are intuitive and deep, and they are sensitive, and they have the intensity with their emotions especially. The sign of Scorpio is a fixed sign. Fixed signs, as the name suggests, are fixed in nature, who carry their own values, virtues, and they have the conviction to take a firm stand, to stand for what they believe in. That's what the fixed signs are. Fixed signs are connecting between the Chara sign and the dual sign. Like the sign of Scorpio is connecting the Libra sign, which is the Chara sign, and the sign of Sagittarius, which is the dual sign, which will ultimately connect it to the next Chara sign, which is the Capricorn. Okay, so from the Libra to Capricorn, or from one Chara to the other Chara, there is the role of the fixed sign. Okay, so Scorpio is one of the fixed signs. What is Mars? We have already made a separate video on what is Mars. Mars is your energy. Mars is your ability to go out, prove yourself, fight for it, and get it yourself. Okay, Mars doesn't like to wait for things to happen. Mars doesn't like to wait for things because it is a masculine energy, so it goes out and conquers. He likes to go after certain things and achieve them. It makes him happy. Okay, it's not like Venus, who will wait forever. Okay, who is receptive. That is an ideal feminine energy. So this is a masculine energy. It likes to go out and chase and achieve and conquer. The Mars is also about your passion, about lust, aggression, blood, and it is one of the planet which also brings in energy along with Sun. Mars also signifies your sibling, and it also signifies your land and buildings. Okay, real estate can be seen with Mars. Mars into the sign of Scorpio. Mars is a planet which rules the sign of Scorpio, and when a planet comes in its own sign, it is most comfortable, because it is in its own house. The own house or the own sign is more powerful than the exaltation itself. Okay, because now it is in its own sign. All the qualities of the Rashis resonate well. In fact, they're defined by the ruler. Scorpio is intense, deep, passionate, lustful, jealous, and emotional. Is because the major part of it is because it is ruled by Mars. Now Mars comes in here, and now he feels comfortable to operate in its higher planes. So he feels comfortable to operate in its natural element. So Mars, when it comes into the sign of Scorpio, is extremely passionate. The planet of energy comes into the sign of depth. So these people, whatever these people do, they do it with tremendous involvement, with the deep involvement, because now Mars is the energy, and now Mars comes into the sign of Scorpio. Scorpio is deep, intense experience, and now the energy comes in here. So these people always have a deep experience of whatever they do. They cannot have just casual experiences. They like to deep dive into whatever they are experiencing, or they are right now doing. So they go to the depth of what they experience. The planet of strength, bravery, comes into the sign of emotional stubbornness. So these people are brave. These people are strong. The Mars into the sign of Scorpio makes a person brave, strong, who will stand for what he believes in. The planet of aggression comes into the sign of emotion. So these people have strong opinions. Whether they are good or bad, whether they are right or wrong, that's a different story altogether. But whenever you see a person with uh, Mars into the sign of Scorpio, you will experience, when you're talking to that person, you will know that this person is convinced and have a strong views, strong opinion about all the things. And it resonates well with what we discussed earlier, the deep experiences. These opinions are formed because he has deep experience of what he is talking about. Let's talk about the nakshatra. We have 3 nakshatras into the sign of Scorpio. The last pada of the Vishakha nakshatra, and 4 padas of Anuradha and 4 padas of Jyeshtha nakshatra comes into the sign of Scorpio. The last pada of Vishakha nakshatra, 4 padas of Anuradha nakshatra and 4 padas of Jyeshtha nakshatra are situated into this range of Scorpio. Okay, so the first pada of the Scorpio, like the last pada of the Vishakha nakshatra, is into the sign of Cancer, where the Mars gets debilitated. But at the same time, this pada is Pushkar Navamsha. Okay, so now what's happening is, in D1 you have Mars into the sign of Scorpio. In D9 you have Mars into the sign of debilitation in Cancer. Yet you will get the great results with whatever the houses are ruled by Mars. Why? Because it is in the Pushkar Navamsha, so it will operate in its higher frequencies. It will operate on its higher plane. It will give you good results with respect to the Mars. Okay, even though with some of the challenges because of the debilitation into the D9 chart, but still you will experience the positive fruits of these placements. In the Anuradha nakshatra, which is Dasha ruled by Saturn, which is an enemy of the Mars, but it has 4 padas: Leo, Virgo, Libra and Scorpio. Now the 4th pada of the Anuradha nakshatra, Scorpio, is ruled by Mars. Now here Mars becomes Vargottam, and it gives you excellent result with whatever the house is ruled by Mars, and whatever the things signified temporally or naturally by the Mars. Now the next padas of the Vishakha Jyeshtha nakshatra are 9, 10, like the Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius and Pisces. So the second pada of the Jyeshtha nakshatra is Capricorn, which is a sign of exaltation for Mars. Now Mars in D1 is in Scorpio, and it gets exalted into the sign of Capricorn, or it goes into the Capricorn pada in D9, and this gives excellent result. Like, this is the best possible combination for Mars, because now it's in own sign in D1 and sign of exaltation in the D9 chart. Okay, so make sure to see the condition of the Saturn into the D9 as well, and the D1, to see what's happening with the ruler of that Mars, to understand the final depositor of that Mars. Okay, so yes, this was Mars into the sign of Scorpio through the nakshatras, as much as I could hold, grasp and share with you guys. If you want to learn Vedic astrology, join me on 33 days Vedic astrology bootcamp, sending you tons of positive energy, sending you high vibrations. See you in the next videos. Love and peace. Namaste.